What's up, everyone? Welcome back to SKG Outdoors Network. This is our live video series that we're going to be doing this year. Tonight, our special guest is South Dakota resident Sallie Doty. She's going to be joining us here in just a second. My name is Austin Schreck. I'll be your host tonight. Before we get started, I wanted to mention a company that we paired up with this last year called Rogue Bowstrings. They've been a huge plus to our team. A bunch of the guys on our team got set up with Rogue Bowstrings this last year, and we've been nothing but happy with their products. They're high quality, high engineered bowstrings that, I mean, really when it comes to the time that it actually counts, these bowstrings are helping us get the job done. They've got tons of products on their bowstrings line, but their most cost effective and their easiest one to get into are the R15E model. That's going to be their hunter version. They also have professional versions if you're more of like a competition shooter or something like that. But if you haven't checked them out, you should definitely go check them out. You owe it to yourself and the animal that you're hunting to, make sure that you've got the best products in hand. So make sure to go check them out. Give me just 1 second. I'll add Sallie in here. Says waiting for Sallie. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked them out, it's a good company to look at. I know Brett, he has the R15Es on his bow. He's got the green and silver twist. I've got the black and orange. They've got custom colors, so if you've got like a specific setup on your bow, color scheme wise that you've got right now, they're definitely a cool product to add to your bow. Sallie, what's going on?
Nothing. Sorry about that. I wasn't connecting right away.
Hey, turn your phone sideways.
Oh, sideways. Sorry about that.
There you go. It just looks better on YouTube when we're sideways.
Oh, yes.
So what is up? How was your 2018 season?
Good. We just stayed pretty much in South Dakota, but it was fantastic. I had an amazing time. We hunted mostly public, and we were extremely successful this year and managed to get an antelope, paddlefish, and 3 bucks. So you pretty much bagged it all here.
Nice. So a lot of meat in the freezer?
Yeah, definitely. We're still cutting meat up all the time. We kind of do it in waves. Can't do it all at once, but definitely we'll be eating a lot of meat.
That's awesome. So you guys predominantly public land hunt up there?
Yeah. We don't own any ground. We used to work on a ranch up in it's Midland. It's kind of north central South Dakota, and so now that we don't work there anymore, we just kind of hunt a lot of public ground, both east and west of the river here.
Nice. Did they used to let you hunt on the ranch when you worked there?
Yeah, we just have to ask the property manager. Usually it was kind of when the clients were done, because we'd also help with guiding. And once all the clients were through, then we were able to go ahead and then hunt sometimes, depending, on the season and stuff.
Nice. Well, so walk a Midwest boy through what you would do, like going deer hunting in South Dakota. Like for us, I would drive up to the farm or go to a property out here, public land out here, get out of the truck, probably find a deer stand set up, and find sign and everything like that, and put a deer stand up and sit for in one spot. How do you guys do it up there?
It's a little different. It depends if you go east of the river or west of the river. And east, sometimes you're sitting in a tree stand. Sometimes you're sitting in a ground blind. But mostly, if you go west, you're spot and stalking, which is different for me. I grew up in Minnesota, which is a lot more wooded, forest, kind of, like that. But South Dakota's just been a complete game changer because we don't have trees. but we don't really have mountains. So it's just very, very different terrain than what people are used to. I mean, you're on your feet a lot, you're on the move. You got to pick up your stuff and go sometimes, get over to the next ridge. It's a lot quicker. You spot and stock, which is a whole different kind of ball game.
Makes it a lot tougher to bow hunt too, I imagine.
Yeah, a lot tougher.
Well, awesome. So I know your buck. Did you end up ever getting that scored?
We haven't yet. We've been so busy. The archery one I have not scored, and our rifle ones we just chose not to. We didn't shoulder mount them or anything. They were nice deer. Some low 140 class, but we just didn't choose to really score them. We just kind of hung them up right away. But
yeah,
my husband shot a 151, I believe, nearby here. So that one he did choose to score and shoulder mount.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yours was like massive. It had like really thick tines.
Yeah, for some reason, as he grew out, he got like heavier, which is usually not. It's kind of the other way around. They're usually heavy at the base, but he was actually pretty narrow at the bases and just got heavier throughout, which was really weird.
That's crazy. You froze on my screen.
I know. You know what?
That's.
I'm gonna change this thing around here because I bet my phone. I've got a crummy iPhone that's super old, so I'm just gonna plug it in while I'm standing here. So I apologize.
Oh, no worries. So I also wanted to talk, if any of our viewers don't know, Sallie is also what we would consider a pretty cool athlete. She's got some crazy training, I guess, that she does. Can you kind of walk us through? You're a triathlon athlete?
Yep. So, and here, sorry, I'm trying to adjust this here. I think that's good. So I swam for the University of South Dakota when I was in college. And kind of swam and then started running afterwards. And so people were like, well, why don't you just start doing triathlons? You run and you swim. And I didn't really know how to do bike. Like, I was not very comfortable biking on like highways out here because there's so many trucks and trailers and everything.
Yeah.
And so that was the biggest kind of fear to overcome was actually just getting into the cycling and everything. And so once I kind of got and took some classes indoors and got used to it, people got me out on the highway, and then now I have my bike's actually right behind me. It has a special place in my office with me. So
that's awesome. Keep it out of the weather, right?
Well, that's just it. I don't think I want to put that thing outside or in my garage right now.
Do you guys have a bunch of snow up there?
Not much, but we're supposed to get 7 inches tonight. So it all kind of like all the ice melted, the snow off the streets, they finally dried up. And now, unfortunately, we're supposed to get 7 inches tonight. So we're preparing for that.
We got hit with 12 inches last week, and it's calling for like another 8 to Saturday.
Are you in Missouri?
Yeah, St. Charles.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been pretty crazy. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. So like how did you get, do you do like several in a summer, or how does that work?
Yeah, we have like a circuit, you could say, like if you see like mountain bikers do like a circuit. And so it's called just the South Dakota Triathlon Circuit, and we compete like 2 or 3 a month between April, May to August. And you can, how the scoring system works, it's the best 4 places out of your point wise. Your best 4 triathlons, then you like do an overall score, and then at the end of the season there's like a banquet. Sorry about that. It was freezing up again.
No, you're fine. Well, that's really all the questions I have for you. Do you have anything else you wanted to add, or any questions for me or the viewers or anybody?
No, how did your season go? I guess I should ask you.
Well, so I had a really successful archery season, and then kind of got stuck at work for rifle season. I went to, my family's got property in northern Missouri. Went there November 4th and hunted by myself for the first day and didn't see a single deer. I was in like 15 degrees, 20-mile-an-hour winds and rain for the entire day. Like, it was brutal. And then a buddy of mine came up to film, and that following morning we were out at like, I think it was like 7:10 in the morning, and he's never hunted in northern Missouri, and this buck comes into the woods, and he's like, dude, that's the biggest deer I've ever seen. You got to shoot that. You got to shoot that. he came in at like 200 yards. And I saw him walk to the river and turn the opposite way. And I was like, well, you know, he's not coming back. And next thing I know, like a stick cracks to our right, and he's standing like 15 yards below my stand. So we got the job done on that one. I mean, he was a nice, mature 8-point. But yeah, very successful there. And then I got out one day during rifle season and didn't see any antlers. So no point there. But freezer is full.
Oh, that's good. Anyway, yeah. No, it sounds like you had a good season too. I know when I went out, I mean, it gets pretty cold here. It gets cold everywhere in the Midwest, though. I mean, everybody knows how cold it is. And I think when I shot my archery one, I think wind chill was just either around 0 or negative. It was in a blizzard. I drove up an hour in the morning up to Potter County, which is an hour north of where I live. And it didn't take me long, though. I only sat for about 20 minutes. So, but I hunted many days before that. But that particular day, I only sat for 20 minutes. So it wasn't too bad. I can't complain sitting in the stand for that short amount of time.
Right. So do you guys, when you're doing like the big like field spot and stalks, do you do like a lot of, you know, like sitting in the truck and finding deer and watching kind of like where they're moving, or how do you guys do that?
Yeah, we do some glassing like that. Sometimes we'll get out in a certain area and say we want to look over a ridge or something. So we kind of get out, grab our stuff, get everything, you know, squared away, and then go look, sit for a while, might move to another spot, get back in the vehicle. I mean, it's all kind of, it's just different. It's a lot of almost kind of playing the waiting and spying game. So it's just, right. It's different than sitting somewhere and just staying put for a long period of time. Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, cool. Well, I really don't have much else for you. I just wanted to appreciate having you on. We really appreciate you as a team here, and can't wait to, you know, see some stuff from you in the future. I know you've been talking with Brett a little bit, talking about maybe doing like some vlogs, some different things for this upcoming summer. So we're pretty excited for all that stuff. For the viewers, I mean, I don't know if I saw any.
I'm trying to read too here.
Any questions here? Deer were kind of difficult this year in South Dakota. Weather was warmer than normal, not according to Sallie.
Well, you know what? It was. I picked like the first cold day. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I agree. It was pretty warm all fall until there was like a weekend in November that it was cold, and then it pretty much warmed right back up again. So I mean, I agree. It was pretty unseasonably warm.
Yeah.
But it was few little cold like spots in there that you had some opportunity to chase some deer around, but it was hard. It was tough.
Nice. Well, everybody, thanks for joining. We wouldn't be able to do this without our companies that are helping sponsor us. So just a quick mention here: Hunter's Cloak, HHA Sports, Morel Targets, Rogue Bowstrings, Rackology, Hunt Perfect, and Deer Ag Wildlife Seed Blend. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you, everybody, for following along with us. If you didn't catch it live, you can go to YouTube or IGTV to see. Thanks, Sallie, for joining in with us. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.
Yep, talk to you later. See ya.